Hello there, dude. How are you? Today we are actually hatching a new legendary and a new epic. Both these dragons are pretty cool. And before you say anything, I am very ill, so I may sound like a man or maybe, I don't know, some sort of old woman, so I'm just letting you know ahead of time. But anyway, to start off with, we have our legendary dragon of the month to get hatching, and this is, of course, a beautiful little Scorpio dragon. I do like the colours. I like the whole purpley sort of vibe going on. We had the same one with the previous dragon of the month, and now we got it here as well. So intense, focused, and passionate, the Scorpio dragon is capable of great things. The Scorpio dragon truly harnesses the power of its constellation, a true superstar. That is quite a cute way of thinking about that. I actually like that. What a little superstar we've got on our hands. So that is number 469. Very funny number there. And that is our little baby Simmy. So will I be using the Scorpio dragon on my team? Probably not. And plus, if we're saving up for the new elements worth of dragons, we should probably not be investing into legendaries now. But very cool dragon. And of course, this will go towards the Zodiac collection, which will allow you to get the Zodiac dragon at the end, assuming that you have every other Zodiac dragon in your possession, which currently we're missing one of them. Because this game hates us, and sometimes I hate this game. But anyway, that is level 20. We'll take a quick look at Simmy here. Look at him. Could you please walk a little bit faster, Simmy? I get it, you're a big boy, but fine, there we go. I mean, it's got the I guess I consider this sort of the base dragon body type, because I used to see so many of the base dragons when the game was first released with this particular body type, like the geysers and stuff like that. Just this huge sort of stomach slash belly region. They're pretty cute. It's not my favourite body type, but I think it suits this dragon actually quite a bit. So that's our new legendary. And then the other one that we have is, of course, our other lion dragon, which we have not yet hatched from the Chinese themed castle event. But now we've got the green lion, and we've got our epic red lion dragon too. So fire, earth, and energy. So the red lion dragon is a guardian of the people and a protector of the weak. This lively creature is as loyal as a puppy, so stick with it. It's always got your back. Very cool, very cool. I actually don't remember where I put my other lion dragon. So yes, you may be a little bit disappointed that I'm not putting them into the same habitat. I get it, that you might want to see them together, but I don't remember where the other one is anyway. So between this one and the green lion dragon that we've hatched before, these two look pretty much exactly the same. They're just a slightly different colour, which is I mean, maybe you'll be like, ugh, that sounds boring, having the same thing but just a slightly different shade on one part. But these two, they're like brothers, so I like it. It's like Gemini Alpha and Gemini Beta. They're the same model, but they're different colours, so they sort of match. So putting them into a same habitat might look cool, but I'm just happy to have two individual dragon species, so we get that juicy dragon collector pointy. Very cool. So those are the only dragons that I have to hatch right now. I'm still going to be trying to breed the Chestnut Dragon of the Week, because we never actually got him before on our main account. So we'll see how our luck with that goes. Who knows, maybe we'll be lucky, maybe we won't. So at the moment we do have more dungeon bundles. They seem to be bringing these out every week. I don't think they're worth it. Mainly because the drop rates on the legendary for this week in the bottomless dungeon have been reduced anyway, so I don't know, for most people this probably won't be enough to actually win it anyway if you're going to invest any money, so that is my take on that. Maybe you'll get lucky, but you probably won't have enough stuff there in that bundle, so I don't think it's worth investing into. And then the other thing that I haven't really touched on yet is the gem spending event and the Piggy Bank. So, I wanted to leave this Piggy Bank a little bit until we actually worked out what was going on with it. But of course, they've decided to bring out the Piggy Bank during the gem spending event, because they want to entice people into spending as many gems as possible. Right now on my leaderboard, the top spender has 14,000 gems spent, which is an amount I have not ever seen in my life in my own game. But this gem spending event is on right now because with the Piggy Bank, people have been really confused as to how this actually works out. And the general idea is you have to get at least 300 gems to be able to purchase the Piggy Bank. And then when you purchase the Piggy Bank, it will immediately break the Piggy Bank and you will get the gems out of it. So what you don't want to do is you do not want to break the Piggy Bank as soon as you hit that 300 gem limit. Or, I guess, minimum limit. Let's say minimum amount, that sounds a lot better, right? So you need to have spent at least 300 gems, and then you'll have the option to buy the Piggy Bank for another £3.30, and then you will get extra gems. However, if you plan to spend more gems than 300, don't break it immediately. As in, as soon as you get to 300 spent, do not buy it, because then after it breaks, the event ends. If you want to call it an event, but the Piggy Bank itself will break and you will not get any bonus gems. But if you spend more gems than that, it will upgrade the Piggy Bank and you'll get more out of it. Now, do I think the Piggy Bank as a whole is a worthwhile thing and a good concept? No, not really, because it's just you're already spending money and then spending more money. However, if you're someone that is going to be spending quite a lot, it will actually give you the investment back. If you're going to be spending, I believe it's about 600 gems, then it is actually worth it. But the clam is still better value. This clam subscription that I always talk about is better value. Always buy it on sale. This clam goes on sale these days actually pretty frequently. The clam is the best way for you to get gems. The only thing is, you gotta log in every day to get value out of it, which is how they try and, deter people from getting the best value item in the game. Because if you buy the clam, you gotta log in every day, but the total amount that you get out of it is super, super good. So, if you're gonna do anything, and say you only want to make one purchase, I would highly suggest that instead of doing the Piggy Bank, just buy the clam for a couple of bucks when it's on sale. It's like £2 or like £2.50, and you get so much value out of it. I never ever feel a need to buy anything else in game. Like, these gem deals, they suck. Piggy Bank is better, but it's still not as good. So the same as I've always been saying with the clam, especially when the clam is on sale, it is just such a good purchase for you to make that if you're ever going to spend any amount and you don't want to spend loads of money, get the clam. Please get the clam. So, one other thing that has been happening in DML over the last couple of days is, of course, the Emerald Wars clan event. Unfortunately, as seems to be the case with a lot of DML events, there is currently a lot of problems with the Emerald Wars clan event. There's some sort of bug with endless energy that is going on, which means that certain clans are just completely destroying other people because they never run out of energy. So, for now, if you are the leader of a clan and you're not sure what's happening with the scores in the clan event, don't take this one too seriously, because this one is absolutely reeking of bugs. So you probably shouldn't, blame your clan mates for losing you this event, because who knows what the enemy clan could be taking advantage of, whether that's on purpose or by accident, because sometimes people get advantages from bugs completely non-intentionally. Like, if you remember, way back when the Enchantment League was actually first introduced into the game, back then, if you did 20 fights in a row, you would always get a purple chest. But you could do this as many times as you wanted. There was no waiting on keys and things like that. So people would just sit here and grind and grind and grind. And every 20th fight, they would get a chest guaranteed. A purple chest. So people got tons and tons of materials, and we just assumed that that was the way that it was supposed to be. At first I was like, really? They're being fair? Really? That seems a little bit odd. Turned out that that was a big bug, and the people that had been grinding it got a major advantage over the people that hadn't been available to grind at the time. But those people just assumed that that was the way that it was supposed to be. So is it really fair to penalise those people for playing the game normally? I don't think so. Seemed like Gameloft had a different opinion, although nothing actually happened to those players. But it's a similar thing here. If they're getting a massive bonus in the clan event, it might not be on purpose. So I think it's difficult to just blame people for taking advantage of the bugs in the game sometimes, because you can't know their intent unless they're like chatting to all their clanmates, say, yo, this stupid bug's giving us so many advantages, screw this enemy clan, lamau. Yeah, if they've worked it out that it's stupid, unintentional, that might be a different story, because then they're bug abusing. But at the same time, if they think that this is just the way the event is designed, can't really blame them. So another event, another set of bugs. It's nothing new. When you don't have a beta testing environment, this is going to happen. And DML doesn't really have any sort of beta testing environment, if I am telling the truth, which I think is true. So if you've ever played any other big name games, like, I don't know, League, Overwatch, things like that, they have beta testing. Especially in Overwatch, their beta servers go up like a month early, and people just test stuff and test stuff and test stuff. And generally speaking, it works quite well. Because then things that are released, a lot of the bugs get cut out. But we don't really get that in DML. So things just get released really broken all the time, which is a big disappointment. But anyway, I'm going to collect my 20 gems for today. Thank you, Mr. Clam. I enjoyed that £2 investment. It's going to keep giving us gems. I am going to be a happy girl with that. But regardless, I think that is going to do us for now. So, I'm happy to have the Dragon of the Month this early on. Less than 10 days in. Pretty good. Wish that happened last month. But oh well. For now, good luck with everything that you're doing. Get prepped for the events coming soon. And until next time, I will see you then.